kids are alright.
Sometimes.
They're still breathing, and that's the most important part of this whole thing.
Yee.
Yeah, wait. Jen.
Did I do it? I was tired.
It's the end of the year. It's been a long year. It's been a transitionary year.
No,
for
because
us.
I went out last night.
Oh.
That too.
Fuck everything I just said. It's just she went out last night. Shit is fucked up. Had an edible or two.
That too. I had one. Thanks.
What was it?
It was. What do you mean? What was it?
Like, what was it in the form of?
Oh, it was like a brownie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
Love that for you.
Oreo. London.
Did it taste good at least?
It tastes very good, surprisingly.
Okay, so they must have used the oil.
Um,
Extracted the shits. Not that I know anything about any of this stuff, because you know me, innocent.
Innocent?
Yes,
Questionable.
I haven't committed to something this intensely in a very long time.
Neither have I. This is the longest. This is the longest.
Just for stuff. It's the longest. It's just anything. No, it's the longest.
It's the longest.
We've
It's almost a year in a couple months, which is cute.
It's a sequel to a year.
I mean, at least us starting, okay?
Oh yes.
Never mind.
When you hear it, it's a different story. Yes. Yeah, we're back. We probably got a different look by now. Hopefully. You saw the trailer on the YouTube pages and all stuff, and you came to listen to us do the things.
Mm-hmm.
So welcome. In case you don't know, we're just two homies who just happen to talk about stuff randomly, and the mic is on.
And we deal drugs. Drug dealers.
Drug Dealers Anonymous. Welcome to the first gathering of the Drug Dealers Anonymous.
The DDA. Anyway, listen.
Shout out to Pusha T and Jay-Z.
Yo, wow.
I love that so much. It's so unique because anytime he does it, everybody knows that.
It's him.
Same with
if you have any doubt when you listen to his song, then you'll know.
Yeah. Even though Rick Ross. But that's a little more. You know who I really enjoy? Who's one of is Lil Wayne's when he puts on the lighter. He flicks on. I think we made terrible sounds. I wasn't even close to what the lighter sounds like.
But
when he puts on the lighter, I just knew by it was about to be a fire verse. I just knew. Oh my goodness.
That was just beautiful. Oh, that was wonderful. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was so powerful.
Is it the same lighter sound or is it different times?
What do you mean?
As in, like, you want to most lighter ne? So is it? Do they keep a pre-recorded lighting sound? That's what I'm asking.
So much.
That's what I'm asking.
Probably, but I mean, also maybe he also has a lighter in the studio with him, and they sound similar enough that people know about. Hey, this is Weezy.
Probably.
I don't know. Well, speaking of Weezy and Push and all that stuff, I mean, I think we're gonna start to do things a little more, differently this season.
Get arrested.
Get arrested?
I'm kidding.
So we just want to because we're both fans of music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We just wanted to give a young shout out to the people that we might be feeling in any particular moment, any particular time. So we might start off the show doing that. This week, who you want to shout out? What you been listening to that's really got you there?
I've been listening to a lot of Pinkpantheress.
Pinkpantheress.
Yes.
Okay.
She's a 19-year-old UK singer, songwriter. I hate that title so much. I don't know why.
Singer songwriter. I
don't know why it irritates me so much.
It irritates you the way it's creative irritates me.
Singer songwriter. Okay. And she has more of like a popish sound. Sings a lot about being alone, growing up. This boy that she once liked, but it's very I like it. I enjoy it.
You listening to pop? Wow.
Why are you so shocked?
Well, you seem to listen to a lot of melancholic type of music.
So
I'm just happy for you.
Okay.
So what's the project called?
It's called something very interesting.
It's very interesting because you remembered it.
I don't remember the album name. And it actually came out October, I think. It's called To Hell With It.
How did you come across her?
She has been
bubbling under.
How can I say this? Her like snippets of her songs have been very popular on TikTok. So then she would release like snippets and then see like, okay, people like this, and then she would release whole songs.
That's very. Let's talk about using the interwebs.
So like she hasn't even been around that long. And her album has, when I say millions of listens already.
Okay.
Yeah, like her top song has 56 million listens on Spotify.
Sheesh.
And she hasn't been around that long.
I mean, she came out in October. Was the first project drop?
Well, the album, but her songs have been coming out throughout the year as well.
Oh, so 2021 has been turning point. I mean, also she's also 19, so yes, probably.
Still,
that's a lot.
What have you been listening to?
You know, I need to make more of a conscious effort to listen to more new stuff.
Okay.
Because I stopped listening to new stuff after 2015.
You mean you've been listening to the same stuff?
Yeah.
This whole entire time.
I mean, besides like the odd album that will come out, but really,
yeah.
Like a lot of people would play songs and they'd be like, and they're all talking. I'm like, whose song is this? And I'd be like, hey, don't ask me.
Yeah.
So the only thing lately, I was on my station, you know, on Apple, they have a station with your name on it. And usually it gives me R&B, old R&B, and then soul, like, you know, Aretha and Friends.
Aretha and Friends, yeah.
It'll take me in that region, and then occasionally it'll give me some good, like, you know, I like hip hop, so it's gonna be that I'm selling drugs, hip hop, and you might die from me stabbing you, like very
my goodness.
Griselda type shits.
Yes.
Benny, Conway, Alchemist, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Well, Alchemist is a producer, but you know he works with Conway a lot. Freddie, all those people. This one song I came across was Do-Rag Activity, which was Baby Keem, which if you don't know is Kendrick's cousin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But he's also signed to PG Lang, which is Kendrick's new thing. It's part of his album. I forgot what the album was called. I haven't really listened to the whole album.
Neither have I. Let me look up the name.
Yeah, I think it's like Follow Me something. I don't know. But let's double check so I'm not rude.
I know it's in lowercase. That's all I know.
You know it's in lowercase. I hate you. What's it called? Oh, The Melodic Blue.
Oh, the songs are in lowercase.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
It's called Do-Rag Activity. I just love it so much. It's just so chill, but it's really cool.
South Africa.
Yeah, I saw that too. And I was like, these two love South Africa.
The Zulus and the
Dozers. I love that so much. Kendrick, you could have at least called one of us to check.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, here it is in the middle of the thing.
Yeah, so I haven't listened to the whole thing. I think I listened to a few songs. I listened to Range Brothers. I listened to the song after it, Boo Man. I think I've listened to Family. Obviously, Family Ties I've listened to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to go through the whole thing. But it's very much like if Element was extrapolated into being an album.
Okay.
Very experimental. Very awkward time signatures. Very much like you catch it or you don't catch it. So. It's very experimental hip-hop, but it's really cool. What I've heard anyway. Other than that, am I listening to anything new? No.
No.
Nothing. But that's it. So that was our shout outs.
Cartoons. What were you watching
As a kid?
As a kid.
I don't think I watched that many cartoons. I really watched real life people. So like as a kid, it was more so like, well, okay, what was that? Those superheroes that had numbers. The Kids Next Door.
Oh, Kids Next Door.
Fuck.
Oh wow. Yes.
I really liked her. I liked the black girl because she just always was the realest.
Number 5.
She was the realest nigga in there.
Yes.
Obviously. She was also the only nigga in there.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
You know, Teletubbies, but they were like live action, so they weren't really cartoons.
Or let's say kids media, I guess.
Okay.
That you watched as a kid.
Well, Teletubbies, but they scared me. That vacuum cleaner used to scare me.
I used to love Teletubbies.
That vacuum cleaner used to scare me, and the custard, I was like, no, I don't like any of this. Anytime they used to go inside the house and the vacuum cleaner was there,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not watching this. And for some reason, my sister loved it,
Yeah.
and I think she only loved it because it scared me. Because I genuinely believe she only does things to scare me. Because she's just an asshole. She really is. And
shout out to her.
No, she really, and she knows this. I tell her this all the time, every day. You gotta be honest with the people in your life.
If you want to call it that, sure.
Obviously, Takalani Sesame.
Obviously.
I didn't even realize that there was an American version and it was called Sesame Street.
I learned very, very,
very late.
That.
Like very late. I'm talking teenager late. Like I was like, oh, Elmo's okay. Oh, I know him as Neno.
Yes. Yes.
I know him as Neno. I don't know him. What the fuck is Elmo?
Yeah.
You know, Moshe, the big one.
Yes.
The Big Bird was just Big Bird, was it not?
I don't remember their names. I just remember Nino.
And there was a lot of characters in there.
Wasn't there also the Cookie Monster and...
Yeah, but he wasn't called Cookie Monster.
Again, I don't remember the...
They had
the
South African names, and it was even at school when in grade 1 and stuff like that. When you know they had nothing to teach us, so they'd make us watch Takalani Sesame. We were watching Takalani Sesame. We weren't watching Sesame Street. No,
exactly.
What is that?
Exactly.
They did everything. They did the letters. They did the the letter of the day is L.
Yes.
And then they sing a song about it, and then Neno's there like woo woo. Now I know what to do with it. L happiness. I mean, it was really entertaining. As a teenager, well, okay, I watched other stuff randomly before school, like just I can't remember as a kid. What else did I used to watch? Oh no, I should have prepared more for this.
You should have done more introspection.
Yeah, I need to introspect a little longer. Only thing I remember as a teenager, because we only got DSTV when I was about 13, 14. So when that happened, it wasn't the full DSTV anyway. It was just, I think it was like compact or something like that. I used to watch Handy Manny. I still love Handy Manny.
Handy Manny.
To this day. That's my nigga. Pots and pans. I defend Handy Manny.
Yeah.
That nigga's a real nigga. Who's it? What else? Oh, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I watched that stuff until I was 18, I'm pretty sure.
I watched it here and there. I didn't really...
You weren't interested in the Musketeers?
I mean...
Wow.
I could watch like one episode every now and again, but not every day. It's not an everyday thing for me.
Okay. Well, I watch it. It only played every Saturday morning, so I used to watch it before I go to the Derby days. To get my head in the game.
Oh, that's adorable.
Musketeers, and then also like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and also like I think sometimes Handy Manny would also play in the morning, on Saturdays. Well, obviously Phineas and Ferb.
Yes.
That was a
staple. If you didn't have, you could watch an SABC something. Yeah.
Phineas and Ferb was a must. And I was so happy to finally get DSTV because at school, like all these kids would have like you know how Phineas and Ferb always make up songs and they would sing them, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know these things. And then finally, when I finally saw that episode, that's what my baby said. I was like, oh, it's that. Never gonna stop. Goo means that I love you.
Such a bop.
Or even Candace, the boys are evil.
Oh yes.
Evil.
Even the one where she has a squirrel in her pants. Remember?
A squirrel. No, I don't remember.
Squirrel in my pants. Don't you remember that one?
No.
Wow, it was very questionable, but it was a bop.
Questionable how it wasn't giving.
Just like the I guess the idea of the song. She got a squirrel in her pants. The entire song, she's trying to get it out, and it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's for kids. It's not supposed to make sense. Also, the other one I loved, when Phineas and Ferb were trying to save this old band that they decided they quit it.
Which one?
Because I ain't got rhythm. You know, I ain't got rhythm. And one of the guy was working in a library. One of the guys was working in a library. I think they were hosting a concert, and they were trying to get this band to do the things. I don't know if their parents were big fans or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then the drummer was working in the library, and then Phineas is trying to Phineas
Yeah.
Phineas is trying to convince
Sorry.
him. It's cool.
Yeah.
He's trying to convince him that he's still got rhythm.
Yeah.
So like he was doing it with the books and the rulers and stuff like that. I was like so great. It was one of my favorite songs. I think I like it more than the I Love You one. Pretty much Verb. No, I mean that's pretty much it. I don't know what else. I can't. Oh well, Dragon Ball Z, but I never got into it.
It was a given that everybody.
Yeah, but I
You
never really got into it. Pokemon used to fucking irritate me so much.
Why?
Oh,
Pika.
I just used to hate the villains.
Oh yeah.
Because they were so dumb. And I was like, how are you always being kicked into the sun and then yet you come back every time and you get your ass kicked by a teenager?
Oh.
And some made up stuff. Like, I just used to get on my nerves. But I used to watch it because there was nothing else to watch at that time. I think I used to play it like 4 and then Dragon Ball Z was after. So shit like that.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z was always after. It was always after.
And Dragon Ball Z, I got over it by the time we got DSTV, I was like, okay, I don't have to torture myself with this anymore.
You don't force to watch that at all?
No, because Dragon Ball Z was just not it for me. And I know y'all gonna give me in the comment section, but I like...
Yeah.
It was just, why are these people on fire? Now they're such fierce versions of themselves. Like, none of that was for me.
For me, I watched a lot of cartoons.
Yes, talk about it.
It starts from Cartoon Network. I watched Boomerang. I watched Disney Channel. I watched Nickelodeon. I was on the SABCs. I was on the OTVs. I was everywhere. So I know DSTV cartoons. So like, I used to really watch Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls. I forgot because I used to play.
Yes.
What's the green one? Buttercup.
Yes.
I used to play her in preschool. Me and my friends. I used to always be... Sorry, interrupted you. Keep going.
No, it's okay. I was always Bubbles.
Okay, so we would have gone along.
Yeah.
Did we not play together then?
I don't know.
I think we probably would have played together. Okay, for those who don't know, we went to pre-primary together.
Well, we were not in the same
class. But
though.
Break is still break. It's gonna be the same time for everyone.
Was it? I don't remember that area. That era of my life that well.
Okay.
Oh yes. So then also Johnny Bravo, Samurai
I
Jack.
hated him too. I hated Johnny Bravo so much. He's a douche
for no reason. And there's this one episode where there was this woman that I fell in love with, but they were dating steady, and she had this big secret that she was trying to keep away from him. Then one night, she wouldn't agree to meet with him at night because this is when the secret would come out. So it turns out she's a werewolf, and he continued dating her.
Oh, okay, Johnny. This is still Johnny Bravo.
Yes, this is Johnny Bravo of the newer episodes, I think. Also, I used to really love the horror-ish type stuff. So Courage the Cowardly Dog, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, The Misadventures of Flapjack. Yeah, I have endless. Looney Tunes. Oh my goodness.
I hated Tom and Jerry. I still do to this day.
The old one or the new one?
I don't care.
Oh
The
my
concept
goodness.
of Tom and Jerry. The concept of it.
The
Why?
blasphemy for me.
Yes, it is. Because I just don't understand why are we still chasing, and then you're friends, and then you're saving each other, but then you're chasing him.
Yeah.
And then no. And then every day you wake up to chase this little mouse.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, how has it not died yet? Mice don't have that long of a shelf life.
Don't. they don't go through a lot and survive. So yeah, even the Scooby Doo's, Adam's Family. Yeah, I had a SpongeBob face, but SpongeBob.
Oh,
just
Dilly
gets-
Belly. And I was going to say SpongeBob because it was the first thing in my head and I never actually
Yeah.
said it. Well, SpongeBob, I watched it because it was the only thing available. But when my nephew watches SpongeBob now,
Yeah.
and he loves it, I just get so irritated with SpongeBob.
It's so obnoxious and so, I don't know, man.
It's such an exaggerated version of Vices, which is what it is, yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's like, SpongeBob, shut the fuck up, bro.
I remember the whole Illuminati stuff and they were pushing the 7 deadly sins.
Is
on
it not though, for real?
SpongeBob. I mean, it checks out. It aligns for the most part.
I hate you so much.
It aligns for the most part. I was actually doing this other project, and I heard someone, no, we'll have another meeting and then we'll realign. I love corporate language. It's hilarious.
I don't hear anything yet. If you were to hear me in a regular moment, you'd be like, I can't believe how obnoxious this bitch sounds.
I love it though. I love corporate jargon. It's just so unnecessary.
And I'd just be like, bruh, I don't care. Okay, keep going. You were at? What? You were talking about something and then you aligned, something like that.
Oh, wow. SpongeBob, yes. I just, at some point, it was just too annoying and...
SpongeBob himself or the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Okay, well, SpongeBob for me.
just the
I relate to Squidward so much. I was like,
Yeah.
Squidward, I get it. If this motherfucker came to my day every day, hi, you want to hang out? You want to hang out?
Do you want to go on an adventure?
No, I don't.
Do you want to form a band?
You.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
But yeah, I used to really... I think, especially with the abnormal or the horrific cartoons, that's how I started getting into watching horror films and true crime videos. It was very weird. Pivot. Because...
Yeah.
Because with Courage, like, there's so many dark themes in that show.
Yeah.
And even with The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. So then that's when Paranormal Activity came out. And then I got into the whole series, The Conjuring, Annabelle. What else was there? But I didn't find them scary, though.
Let me tell you what fucked me up.
What?
Paranormal Activities. The first one. Yeah! I didn't like, I wanted to watch it when it was nighttime.
Oh, you went to the cinema?
No, we were watching it at home
Okay.
with the sliding door. It used to be the sliding door, the front door.
Yeah.
And the sliding door at the time, even at 70, like that way. Like, I don't, like, listen, we've been through a lot as a family. Sliding door was not working, so you kind of had to put a lot of effort into opening or closing it. Like, you literally sometimes had to detach it, move it, detach it back to close it.
And then...
Literally.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the window was not closed properly upstairs, something like that. But literally something happened in the scene, and as that happened, something moved and the wind, and I was like, no, we're done. This is cancelled. We're done.
Oh my goodness. I remember when that first came out. I was like, what the fuck is this? But then it also, it was just very interesting. And then I ended up watching, I think there was like 4 other movies after the first one. But yeah.
I mean, they milked that motherfucker.
They milked it. Oh, absolutely. Footage, film, horror, milked it.
Love that for them, though.
But then I think I used to also watch the horror films so I could understand all the scary movie references.
Oh, I see what you mean. Is that what the whole thing with Scary Movie was?
Yeah, they were just ripping off a bunch of horror films and then like adding them into one. It was like kind of like disaster movie, but just make it horror.
Never watched this.
You never watched disaster epic movie? Yo, what have you watched?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
Sorry if I spat on you.
No, I don't, like, I'm not a movie person.
Yeah.
I can go without watching. I mean, even when it comes to series, like, you know
Yeah.
me, I watch the same things in different cities.
Yes.
I watch the same crime genre in different cities, and that's it.
I still think you would enjoy How to Get Away with Murder.
No,
I still feel like
it's too much drama. It's too much. I can't handle that level of drama. I need something to know that it's gonna go all right, and you can't with Shonda Rhimes.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
You're out.
Or even whoever the showrunner is for How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah.
I can't. No.
Yeah. But yeah, that was that for me. But I used to.
You watch anything now?
Cartoons. In terms of animation,
Yeah.
I watch a lot of more adult stuff.
Which is talk to me.
Obviously, BoJack Horseman.
Yep. Relatable content.
Yeah, which I started rewatching, and yeah.
What is it triggering?
It's
Oh, I'm sorry.
Especially if you binge watch it like I do.
You don't like yourself. That's also another thing.
But that's yeah. So I also got into some studio. Is it Ghibli or Ghibli? I'm so sorry. Movies. So Spirited Away. Some other East Asian cartoons as well.
Have you ever tried anime?
I have multiple times.
Not your thing.
It doesn't stick.
Okay.
It doesn't stick. Like, I go through a phase where I remember I would watch like 3 at a time, and then
it just.
I just.
No.
Then I find something, and then it's on and off thing.
Okay, I've never tried anime. The more I think, well, I've watched a lot of Bob's Burgers. I guess because my sister likes it.
Yeah.
Funny enough, she watches it with her kid, so I'm like,
why would you do?
She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care.
Oh my goodness.
But
does he like it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad. At least.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very interesting.
I mean, this is the same kid that watches like soapies, like No One's Business, which we all used to do. To be fair.
True.
I mean, I was 10 watching Generations.
Yeah.
Heavily invested.
Oh yeah.
So but he goes like from Scheme Sum all the way to Imbeu.
Oh.
Like he's watching.
Oh, he's changing the channels.
Yes. And I think it's and also because he's with my mom all the time. So when you're with your grandmother, you're doing grandmother things. Yeah. So
we're telling us sometimes.
Listen.
Yeah.
He knows their characters. He knows the story arcs. He knows what's happening. He'll tell you what happened in the previous episode.
Hey, at least he's able to watch. My mom has to record things because sometimes they play at the same time slot. Whichever is they play every day. It's like probably like 6 hours worth of content to watch in a day. Yeah. And she watches at night when they're playing, and then in the morning the stuff that's recorded.
Love that.
Just like you're so dedicated. I love
that. Love that. We forgot Boondocks. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Boondocks! I actually never really like watched it that closely as like most people have. But yeah,
I watched it closely enough to know the important references that people make. Yeah. But I don't know if I've watched every episode, so I'll know the Usher one, the R. Kelly one, the Pimp Nick Slickbacks one. I think it's multiple, and then
the Tyler Perry one as well.
Yeah, I think I watched Tyler Perry one. Yeah,
even and the one, Exorcism
or the nigga moment one.
Yes,
with the sneakers. I watched enough of them to know about what's cooking, what's
yeah.
I don't know if I watched all of them, but yeah, Boondocks. Before we were finna catch a fade. Oh my god! Anybody, you're anybody.
You're there. We're here. You're there.
Sheesh. Anybody? Hey. I am on one today. So we like to end things out. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a little fun with it. You know, today I'm gonna hit you with a few fun facts, some stuff even I didn't know. I'm gonna read these things as we go, and we can just discover it as we go along with ourselves. I'll give you about like maybe 5. Yeah. First one, McDonald's once made a bubblegum flavored broccoli. So
I mean, look, I like broccoli. Even like broccoli with cheese, broccoli with some pepper and salt, and like just basic broccoli. But what would you?
Apparently, they were doing it to get kids to eat healthily, and it didn't go well because they were confused. And I can imagine
it's very confusing taste.
Yeah,
because broccoli is quite not strong, but it has a strong taste to it.
It's very distinct.
Yes,
it's very like this is vegetable. And now I'm chewing on a never-ending vegetable. Yes. You know, it wasn't... not that they thought that went through.
Yeah, no.
Apparently, the first oranges, like the fruit, weren't orange.
What color were they?
So, apparently, they were green. They come from Southwest Asia. So in fact, oranges that are in the warmer regions like Vietnam and Thailand still stay green during maturity. So they look like...
Oh, that's weird. But then how do they become oranges?
Well, I don't know.
There's a video I need to show you, but I learned that broccoli is man-made.
I can see that, yeah. I think I remember that.
What?
Yeah, like with bananas and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
Bananas can't multiply on their own. You can't pollinate like that. You have to physically breed. But like...
Imagine you have like a farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to do the whole whatever and learn procedure. That's interesting.
Because I don't know why, if there's like a similar fruit that is like a banana but that can actually grow on its own, but I think maybe it's not edible or something like that. I'm not sure, and I'm actually not quite sure what the difference between a banana and there is a difference, but like in terms of why a plantain, I'm pretty sure a plantain can grow on its own and keep multiplying.
I have no idea.
But I don't know. Scotland has 421 words for snow.
Why is there a need for that? Why would you need to know 400 different words for snow?
That's the thing.
Is it different conditions or?
You know what I'm saying? Apparently, fun fact, peanuts are not technically nuts. They are legumes. According to Merriam-Webster.
Then what's a legume?
A nut is only a nut if it is a hard-shelled dry fruit or seed with a separable rind or shell and interior kernel, which means that walnuts, almonds, cashews, pistachios aren't nuts either. They're seeds. Weird. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then what's a legume?
A legume ifana a lentil and stuff like that.
Then what's a nut?
It has to have a hard shell covering it.
So like a walnut?
Or whatever, yeah. No, not a walnut. Oh, yes.
Interesting.
Oh, no. Hold on.
What did you see? What did you see?
I don't know. Kleenex tissues were originally intended for gas masks.
Sorry?
Yep.
I'm not laughing. It just
in World War One, they tried to use them as a substitute for cotton to use as filters in gas masks. As you can imagine, that didn't work.
That's a terrible idea.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, in your jeans, the tiny pockets that are in your jeans, they're designed for pocket watches.
But nobody wears.
I don't know. Original jeans only had 4 pockets. The tiny one, plus 2 more in the front and just 1 in the back. Originally. I don't know. I'm going to give you one. No, I think we got enough now.
The only change I need is bigger pockets. I don't care about that small one. I need a bigger pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good for now. And we're just gonna wrap it up. There is a fly that is terrorizing us. Get out!
Do you ever get a fly in your room, but all your windows and doors are closed?
Hey, and you're just like, how did you get in here?
Okay, it's not just me.
Oh, 100%. It's very much. It
happens almost every day.
I saw a lizard, and I'm like, I have not opened the windows in a minute here. So, because I wasn't here for a while. Yeah. It was very awkward. Anyways, people, thank you for joining us on episode 1 of season 2. We appreciate it, your patronage. Yes. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your parents, tell your teachers, tell your lecturers.
We'll realign next time.
Yes, tell your managers. We out here.